Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Excellencies, honorable delegates, ladies and gentlemen, it's a great pleasure for me to address this thematic session, Shaping the Future Through Gender Policies. I would like to extend my gratitude for the organizers of this meeting, the OECD, and all our counterparts. We are all aware of the conditions in most Afghanistan under the Taliban between 1995 and 2001. It was appalling, especially the women and girls of the country who were deprived of all their basic rights to education, healthcare, and employment. That is why going back to that era or those conditions is not an option. The fall of the Taliban saw a return to normalcy, and by 2004, a new constitution that adheres to the religious and cultural values formed the basis for new Afghanistan, where women regained their rightful place in society in all facets of life. Many improvements can be pointed out to over the past 17 years, partly due to the will of the Afghanistan people, as well as the commitment of the international community to help us rebuild our after 3 decades of war. We have witnessed major improvements in all fields, mainly education, social and economic development, civil society, private sector growth, and in areas where active participation of women has been visible and impactful. It is the goal of the government to eliminate discrimination and violence against women, develop their human capital, and promote their leadership in order to guarantee their full and equal participation in all aspects of life. In fact, this week in our country is the week fighting against violence against women and stopping it. So there is a nationwide campaign underway throughout the country, which women are leading the efforts, but all citizens are participating. We believe that gender participation and contribution help lift families and communities out of poverty and contributes to higher GDP levels. This phenomenon is seen and felt globally. In Afghanistan, an unprecedented number of Afghan women are participating in the formal private sector economy as entrepreneurs, business owners, and employees. Women are also playing a significant role in Afghanistan SME sectors such as agriculture, carpets, gyms, and handicrafts. To further promote women's involvement in business, the High Economic Council approved the proposal for the establishment of Afghanistan Women's Chambers of Commerce and Industries. As a facilitator and supporter of this historic step towards women's independence and economic empowerment, I believe this would play a significant role in removing the obstacles on the path of women in business and industry. Along the same lines, the mentioned council has recently approved 15 to 25% of all industrial parks to be allocated to businesses running by women and SMEs. Ladies and gentlemen, Afghanistan continues to strive to engage women in all fields so they can realize their potential. The National Unity Government has paid special attention to their cause, not only to provide educational and capacity building opportunities, but also to empower women and enable their advancement and empowerment. Last month, 417 women ran as candidates in the elections for 25% of the seats in the lower house of parliament. At no time in our history have so many women, many of whom are under the age of 40, have participated in the political life of the country. Today, a woman sits on the Supreme Court, first again, and many more are ministers, ambassadors, governors, judges, and high-level officials. On the private sector side, we have more women entrepreneurs and investors than ever before. If we look at the history of Afghanistan, women contributed tremendously to the economic growth of the country, of the family, and their communities as a whole. Sectors such as rugs and carpets, gyms, and handicrafts have flourished mostly as a result of women's skills and hard work. Nowadays, diversification has opened new avenues for the younger generation who are in newer sectors, including services, IT, construction, agribusiness, healthcare, education, and media. Almost 900 small to medium-sized companies across the country today are owned or run by women. They have generated a significant number of job opportunities for both women and men. The impact of significant that the National Unity Government dedicated a part of the national priority programs to women's economic development. Ladies and gentlemen, challenges exist. Female entrepreneurs face barriers and hurdles in setting up and growing businesses in comparison to men in areas such as registering their businesses, paying taxes, and accessing contracts. To seek solutions, we are committed to ensure interagency and interministerial support in coordination of policies and programs. A perfect example is the Women Economic Empowerment Executive Committee, which has been established last year, and I'm chairing it. Provide women business owners with access to information about laws, regulations, policies, licensing requirements, contracting procedures, customs regulations, standards, and certifications. Prepare a policy and a strategy to address and remove government impediments as well as market barriers such as access to finance. Training and skill development in specific problem areas such as product design, marketing and sales, financial management, and market access in both domestic and international markets. Ladies and gentlemen, we believe development of policies and better staff performance will help Afghanistan women entrepreneurs to participate in the transition of Afghanistan economy. I believe that the backbone of our economy is small and medium enterprises. These SMEs represent over 90% of the businesses in Afghanistan, yet their growth is constrained by lack of access to capital. The government intends to promote both domestic and foreign investment in our SME sector. Although the role of women in SMEs is currently limited, it is increasing day by day. We believe that women-owned and women-managed small and medium enterprises are especially playing an important role in the economic development of a country, and they are locomotive that drives our national economy forward. Supporting and promoting these SMEs are in the center of our focus. We are utilizing scarce resources that exist within the government and to promote women-owned and managed businesses. The planned formation of a new directorate for women SME is an indication of our commitment to achieve this goal. To promote women's involvement in businesses, we have established the Women in Business Working Group to support female entrepreneurs and women-owned businesses. At present, there are around 1,000 women-owned and managed businesses registered in Afghanistan. As part of my concluding remarks, I would like to thank the organizers and participants of this important session. We have achieved much, but need to do more to realize our goals. Cooperation and coordination at the global, international, national, and local levels will be crucial to shaping the future, achieving our policy objectives. Thank you.